stage, none other Chance Carter. Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, it feels good to be here, you guys. I just got back from being in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I went to a couple places. I went to Alaska, Anchorage. Yeah, Alaska feels like a place where white people get to be unapologetically white. They were cool, but it felt like one of those places where they were cool until you brought up their favorite orange man. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we like you, but don't bring up politics. You know what I'm saying? Just eat these cold ass waffles and put on this parka. No, but it was I was very surprised at how diverse Anchorage was. There were a lot of black people in Anchorage. And I was shooketh. Because I didn't know niggas migrated that far. Because I saw one and I was like, okay, they might be in the military. And then I saw multiple and I was like, oh, this was a group effort. Like, where was this meeting? I didn't know that shit. But I had a good time. It was cool, and I felt like Anchorage was what people told me Vancouver was like. I went to Vancouver. I left the country for the first time. I got to meet nice white people. They told me they were like, Vancouver's so diverse, you're gonna meet all the black people. When I got to Vancouver, the only black people I saw were the two that came in the car with me. So I was very concerned. So I asked the local white people, I said, hey, where do they hide? Is there a messenger black that I can speak with on their behalf? And then they presented me with a relic in the form of a Popeyes box. And they were like, if you burn this under a blood moon, 3 of them will appear. Grant you a wish. Well, let me stop fucking around. I did eventually see a black man, and it was the equivalent of seeing a raccoon during the daylight. Because we both just stopped and stared at each other. And we gave each other a nod. And then he ran into a bush and I never saw him. I was confused. Well, the road's been crazy. It's been nice to get away from my, real life and shit. Because, I've been having a bit of an existential crisis. I'm in my late 30s. I know that's hard to believe. I look like a fucking buff 13-year-old. It's not even my. You good? We can't have white women die to this show, man. Okay, cool. We need some future additions. Because when y'all die in establishments, this shit gets shut the fuck down. Can't have none of that. That's all they gonna be talking about. Remember when Don't Tell happened that white woman died? Oh man, no, but I've been having a crisis, man, because I'm just, growing older is weird because you start to realize shit, especially as a gay man. Growing older, like, have you been around young gay men when you're in your 30s? They treat you like you're a fucking relic. They act like I'm a founding father. Like, they act like I helped build WeHo. They're like, thank you for your services, elder father. I'm like, what? Motherfuckers be acting like I'm like at the end of the bar looking like Nosferatu with gangly fingers. It's like, which bottom am I going to take home tonight? Fucking hate it. Shit sucks, man. Dating in the gay, it's like we don't have proper dating apps. Like you guys got like Bumble, Hinge, and all that shit. We got what, Grindr? You guys on Grindr? Don't make me check. I'm about to fuck up some car rides. No, Grindr, man. Grindr is a cesspool as a black man, man. Because you just get hit up by white twinks all the time. They're just like looking for BBC. You know what BBC is? Like when we almost stop. You know what BBC is. And she said, oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah. She had a college flashback. She was like, oh yeah, I remember his name. He was a D1 athlete. Yeah. Bunch of little fucking carnivorous ass bottoms, bro. You niggas got BBCs, you got BBCs. So I just send them clips of the Great British Baking Show. Fucking soggy bottoms. No, No, seriously, browsing through Grindr is like browsing through an animal shelter. You're just looking for these fucked up dogs. They're all fucked up. All the white people, they're like, wait, a fucked up dog? Can I adopt it? Yo, white people love adopting fucked up dogs. And then they take it a step further. They talk about the fucked up dog in front of the fucked up dog, in front of people. Like the dog can hear them. They're like, yeah, when I found him, he was missing a paw. His left eye was falling out. He's also non-binary, so I named him Polly. The whole time the dog's like, bitch, my name is Rufus. It's like one long sad-ass Sarah McLachlan commercial. But instead of sad dogs, you just get a bunch of unsolicited dick pics. Could you imagine that infomercial at fucking like 3 in the morning, you just fucking half asleep, you wipe the coal out of your eyes, it's just like, this fucking flaccid dick just in the eye. The last shot is just some nigga scrotum. It's like, come She ain't never come back to this comedy show. For 48 cents a day, you too can save the starving power bottom. But I did know, let me tell you, I did have some luck on Grindr. I had a guy where it took me a while to tell this truth, y'all. I think he was homeless. Let me explain why. He walked into my apartment, and the first thing he said when he walked into my apartment was, how much you paid for that PS5? And I said, this nigga's homeless. Now I gotta follow you from room to room, because nigga, I just finished beating Final Fantasy, nigga, like, you're not about to take that from me. No, he had a massive backpack that was overstuffed. Like one of those, like I'm not coming to spend the night, I'm about to live with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he started unpacking like a wet bar. He had a dildo bigger than my arm. I was like, where the fuck is that going? It was just all this shit going on, and him being homeless wasn't really the issue. It was just an observation. I was just more so upset at the fact that he was just bad at sucking dick. It was like, you trying to be housed or not? Like, what are we doing? You're not pleading a very good case. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. It's terrible in Spanish. Which was weird because I turned around and had an opposite effect with that. I hooked up with this guy and it wasn't bad. I almost took it off and gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit. I never went through something like that. You know, it gets crazy. Yeah, there's a lot, like when men do it, there's a lot of eye contact, there's a lot of grunting, it's like a Brillo patch, like, you know, just man, child. I'm about to take your man. Take your man. I don't even fuck a white man, I'm about to do it just for shits and giggles. I probably do need to fuck with a white man. I'm probably blocking my blessings. I've thought about it. I've considered it. But there's a certain like requirements I need if I'm gonna date a white man. Like he gotta have full lips. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do people be walking around looking like sock puppets? Like, time to do the follow buzz. Yeah, you gotta have full lips. You gotta be like Tom Hardy. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's a white man with like some full lip. Like I would crash out over Tom Hardy. I would fight bitches in the street over Tom Hardy. I would also, my only requirement for him would be that he has to use the banging voice in the bedroom. Like, could you imagine? Like, that'd be kind of hot. He's just like, oh, I was born in the darkness of publicity. Oh, this cadaverous cave is, okay, all right. Just like, wait, what you said? Don't do that.
No, I said I'll get an egg from that.
Why would you get an egg from that?
I like the voice.
You don't like the voice? It's my pussy, you ain't in it. You through my fantasy. Are you trying to police my asshole? This don't feel like a safe space no more. Oh man. Now, why you brought me here, Cohosting? Yeah, y'all really funny. Y'all having a good time? Y'all having a good time? Okay, I think y'all nice and warm, you know, listening to me talk about my asshole and having this white woman gentrify and tell me what I can't do with my booty hole. She almost died. That's too much on this show. All right, y'all. You ready for your next comedian? This next comedian has a special on YouTube called. Oh my God, you're gonna kill it. What is it? Later.
Love a deal.
Love a deal, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna rewind that. Y'all ready for your next comedian? Special on YouTube called Love Idea. Give it up, you guys, for Leonard Smith Jr.